this on?
And one of the 4 horse faces. Horsewomen. Sorry.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling Monday Night Raw edition. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
We are here in Kansas City. No, I know where I'm at. This is Houston, Texas. And we're going to do the Raw review tonight. And you know what I'm talking about. Your girlfriend used to suck my dick. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to do a good podcast right now. Because I've been in Houston and Richmond before. You know that, Eric? And I've kissed every girl in town. And I made them cry. So,
You have anything to say to Hogan?
where am Hogan? I don't even know where I am. Here's
All right, thanks. Let me take the microphone away.
here's Beefy Joe.
Oh my
Right
lord,
here.
that was spot on. That was fucking spot on.
And I loved every moment.
Oh
of
my
it.
god, me too. Flair was easily the best part of Raw this week.
It was so
It's the only thing I enjoyed.
great.
Right.
Because I feel like he's been going like halfway, maybe
Yeah.
not trusting himself, maybe them not trusting him.
They
were like, Flair, it can't get any worse, buddy.
I
Right.
can't
Good luck.
believe they put him in the ring by himself.
By himself,
Amazing.
I
alone
can't
with a
believe
microphone.
they let him do that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
Take it easy, Vince.
Yeah.
Let's see what the rest of the show had, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that was Joe's awesome impression. It's back. Your voice is back. It sounds good.
I'm about, I would say 85%. Because of a
85%.
little sickness that I had this week.
Yeah.
So
All right.
almost back.
All right.
Yeah, so that's good. We got to dive right into Raw, even though it sucked.
Yeah.
And but first, we have to thank 10 new patrons who signed up on Patreon.
Wow.
Yeah.
So-
So I'll read them this week.
Dude, go for it, man.
All right. So King Bong Smoothie, Silky P,
Ooh.
Dave Yoakley,
Sure.
Zach Malloy, Mark Carver, Jimmy Santiago, Matt Murphy, Jeremy Sims, Chris Lane, and Anthony Canty.
That's tremendous.
That is tremendous.
a lot of good people
You know what
right
else
there.
is tremendous?
Yeah?
2 more T-shirts were sold. Yeah. So Rebecca Young bought the pizza,
Yeah,
and our logo shirt.
right.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
Speaking of pizza,
Yeah.
I know you did this on social media, but you want to make the announcement here?
I'm opening Pisano's Pizza.
Thank God. It's about time.
Right. No, I went with some friends over the weekend, and I had a thing to buy a tattoo, like a little voucher. And so I tried to think, like, what could I get? You know, it was like a 2x2 area. So I decided to, as Joe said, live the gimmick.
Yeah.
And I got a slice of pizza tattooed on my arm. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
Yeah.
But if you check out my Instagram, E is for awesome. It's on there. And so I have pizza forever
And
on
is
my
it like
body.
supposed to look like a face, kind of?
Yeah,
Or is
I
that just a
know.
coincidence?
Like everyone keeps saying that.
Let me see.
Like, it kind of looks like
it's like a little face.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're going to eat me!
no, you're gonna eat me. Funny
Damn
thing
right.
is,
Oh, no, hot dogs.
Right.
it's scratch and sniff. So if you see me out, just come scratch and smell my arm.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It smells like a sweaty armpit.
Yeah,
That's exactly the
That's
point.
exactly what I was going for.
Did you have a slice of pizza after you got that tattoo?
No, because Buc-ee's didn't have pizza.
So close to have a perfect
I
life,
know.
Eric.
I know.
This close.
It was there. I should have been eating a pizza while getting it done.
Next time we're in anywhere, any city that's famous for pizza, we could like have a piece and
Oh yeah, that's gonna be my new
with
gimmick.
3 pepperonis.
You should do an add-on where they add on like a few drops of grease that go down.
Like,
know?
oh, you got grease on your arm. Nope, it's tattooed there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. But yeah, so patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling if you want to sign up. Because we're gonna review Saudi.
Yeah.
We're going to Saudi.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, the city no one has had to say. And I'm saying it because I don't give a damn. It's the Saudi Arabia where they hurt women.
And all
Vince?
all of our Saudi reviews are a lot of fun, at least for us.
Yeah, I think they're only fun for us.
Well, I mean, our fans have enjoyed them as well,
Well,
so you're
yeah.
going to want to hear this Saudi recap
Yeah.
or watch it.
If,
and then t-shirts are at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
And we have 12 podcasts to do on Halloween, and we have got kids, so we don't know
Oh
how we're
my
going to do
God.
that. We have no idea how we're going to do that.
Yeah,
my
this is going to be a fun couple weeks. If you want to get in a good mood about our recap, look forward, to our recap of Crown Jewel. Watch the last one where Joe reenacts the Goldberg Taker match.
Oh, my God.
With action figures.
Yes.
Is that
It
where
is-
that was in the recap?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's on the Instagram page, I think, too.
Yeah, there's a little clip of it, but you got to see the whole video.
Oh, yeah.
It is amazing. It's hilarious. Me and Andrew were dying laughing, and Joe was taking it seriously.
Yeah, no, I wasn't joking.
No,
This is exactly
this
how the
is
match
exactly
went
how it
down.
happened.
It's very serious.
And I used 2 Shawn Michaels figures.
Yeah.
Yep. Which one was Taker? I don't remember. So, on to Monday Night Raw. We start things with Ric Flair. Vic Joseph says, a new era begins tonight. Why?
The era of Flair?
Why?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, the WWE draft happened, a new era. It's like, yeah, sure, buddy.
Flair comes out and starts cutting the consortium promo again.
Yeah.
So like we said,
Flair.
like we said, Ric Flair is amazing. And for the first time ever, I think, on this podcast, I'm playing the entire promo.
Oh.
It's only 2 minutes.
Dig in.
But
Okay.
I want to play it and then stop it and talk about, because he
Right.
said so many things
Yes.
in 2 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
He was having
Hold on.
We got something in the air right now. I told you to bring Baker down here. I give him the rub.
pause. Okay, what?
I
No,
told
I-
him to bring bacon out here.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh.
Oh,
He said, bring Baker out here.
No, he said it just like that.
He did, yeah.
I told him to bring Baker out here, and then him to do
To
it.
bring the bacon, Baker. I give him a rub with my hand. All right, here we go.
Where's Odell?
Where's Odell?
Oh, okay.
God only knows you guys need a champion. LeBron's gone. All you got left is the Nature Boy.
Hold on.
He takes a shit on the Cavaliers and the Browns, and the fans don't even boo Flair. That's how over he is.
Right.
Well, he says, all you got left is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
And
fair
he's
enough.
not even from there.
No.
He did it late. He did it later too, and they barely booed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And in 2 weeks, at the Crown Jewel, look at the insignia over there, guys. We're going to Saudi. Team Flair to beat the hell out of Team Hogan.
I told you he's fired up.
Oh, yeah. And Friday night on SmackDown, Hulk was talking. He gave it up. He played his cards. He let the world know, yeah, you guys look good. Little Nature Boys.
So he just went off the rails right there because he spotted these 3 guys in the crowd
Yeah.
who are dressed head to toe as Ric Flair.
Right.
He's like, "So Team Hogan, you guys look great."
Little nature boys. Flair, each one of those guys is twice your size. Those little natures right there. Little tiny guys, because to me they're this big. Look, I measured them with my finger, and they're just this big.
Wow, you guys are small.
He let the world know who the entire team consisted of. Well, they're great athletes, or they wouldn't be pro wrestlers. They're great men, or they wouldn't do the WWE. But they're nothing like the Nature Boys team. And guess what?
Agreed.
I've got the last hand to play. Tell your girlfriend that, buddy.
Fucking amazing.
I used to know your mother. Woo! The Flats. And tonight,
What?
Do you think he really wanted to? I used to fuck your mother.
Like, tell your girlfriend who I'm fucking, and I know your mother who I was fucking.
Yeah.
I was
Ric Flair.
previously fucking.
You know, like the censor guy must have just had his hand over the button,
Right.
Like the fucking dump button the whole time. Like Vince is like, just get ready, it's
coming.
it's gonna happen.
It's coming.
let me introduce to you the 5th member of our team. He can play for you guys. He could.
He just said 5th member of the Raw team. Are they pulling from
No, of
only
our
the-
team.
Oh, I thought he said the
Yeah.
Raw team. I was like, wait, is this now
Isn't it all Raw guys? Isn't both team all Raw guys?
Where's Orton right now?
Oh no, Gable's on SmackDown.
There you go.
So
Is he?
I mean, we're already
Plenty of
it's a wild card match. There's guys from both teams.
Roman's on Hogan's team.
Right? Yeah, of course. Yeah. All right, here we go.
He's that bad. He's a badass. Please come out here because he is a limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing limousine riding, son of a gun. And he's kissed every girl in this town since he's been here and made her cry. Come on out. Woo!
Is he talking about himself or what? Who's it gonna be?
Everyone knows the music, Jerry. They hit McIntyre's
Actually,
music.
when
He was late. He was for sure.
And then,
late.
like, it even says McIntyre on the screen, and Jerry's like, "Who's it gonna be?"
Yeah.
It's like,
When
we
the
know.
music hit at first, like it's been a while since I've heard
yeah,
McIntyre's music. I was looking at something on my phone. I hear the music. I'm like, oh fuck, it's Sheamus. Oh, it's McIntyre.
right, sure.
Right.
oh god,
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, what could have made this reveal better, I thought, was instead of having McIntyre coming out to do his match, have him come out in a suit. Like Ric Flair just said, he's a limousine riding, jet flying, he's been kissing Have him come out in a fucking suit looking like $1 million
Maybe,
bucks.
but then are you expecting him to be like a Heyman guy, a Flair guy?
that would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, Flair can't do that.
That would be amazing.
Flair can't travel to every city and make them all cry again.
Just manage via Skype.
Yeah,
right.
That's all you gotta
Like
do.
during every McIntyre match, like Flair's just on the Titantron on Skype, just sitting, and he's just like his face. And he's like, "Get him, boy! Yeah, get him, boy!"
That would be that would be incredible.
He's like,
I'm a genius.
but like, the Skype's not working like with Hogan.
Yeah.
He's like, because I'm a Jeff Flat son of a, and every time I up his ass. Drew, you are, man.
Yeah. So McIntyre gets in the ring. He shakes Rick's hand, and Rick tells him, I can't wait to see you put Ricochet in the same column as the Cleveland Browns. And again, like, they barely boo because he's that over. Like, if
Yeah.
anyone else did that, they would have booed forever. Like, remember when Elias made fun of the Seattle Supersonics, and they fucking booed for like 10 minutes?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
crazy. So McIntyre then gets on the mic and says, Flair, you asked for a favor, and you've got it, so take a seat ringside, because it's going to get uncomfortable. So I thought that was a good little line from McIntyre.
For sure.
So we got Drew McIntyre versus Ricochet with Flair sitting ringside, and it would have been so great if he like fell asleep. Right. Like Flair, they cut to Flair, and he's watching, then they cut to Flair 30 seconds later, and he was just like...
Or just like pulls like in the back a little bit. Or just pulls like a complete like no one's there to hold him. Like, what did you do? I didn't move. Where? Where's this little girl here?
But thankfully, Sarah Shriver showed up and interviewed Flair ringside during the match.
I'm pretty sure she was locked arms with him,
Like she was holding him up.
and she had like a little like pin. And like every like minute, she was told to just pinch him.
I think they were.
Didn't feel that one.
I think they were sharing the same pant leg just so that she could hold him up easier. But no, here, take a listen to this Ric Flair promo.
You know Hulk Hogan's watching tonight. What do you want to say to him?
Hogan, if you're watching right now, you be here Friday night. I gave you my answer. You talk on TV. Be here in person Friday night. Where are we at? Kansas City, Cleveland, SmackDown. No, I know where we're at right now. Talking about this weekend. You be there Friday night, brother. You and I got a thing to talk about. In the meantime, watch this, because we're going to send Ricochet into orbit. Just like in the Crown Jewel.
Oh my god! What did he say? He accepted like a challenge. Like, wait, was there a challenge? What a challenge! I thought this match was on.
Right.
We're gonna go to SmackDown. Where are we? Kansas City,
I said I'd
Cleveland.
do it, so you better do it to me.
Where are we? On Mars? Am I on Mars?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was amazing. During the match, Ricochet kicked out of a sit-down powerbomb, and Jerry Lawler said, "You know, guys, I'm starting to think Ricochet is a real-life superhero." It's like, oh, really?
Because you haven't said that before.
No.
You're starting to think that, Jerry?
Right.
Fuck. So Ricochet went for the recoil, but McIntyre caught him and threw him out of the ring. It was a great first match back for McIntyre, who got his King of the Ring revenge.
Yeah.
Right.
And won with the Claymore kick. And then after the match, McIntyre continued to beat on Ricochet with a headbutt, double arm DDT. and then an inverted Alabama slam on the steel steps.
God, that was brutal.
And then McIntyre and Flair mocked Hogan's posing in the ring.
Yeah.
And then
McIntyre really went for that.
Yeah, he did what do you call this?
Fuck you.
I mean, yeah, but like this is a flip off, like whatever the arm one is, where it's just like fuck you.
It's a bigger flip off.
Right.
I was surprised I think he probably got scolded for that.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
And
Surprised
then
that made camera.
McIntyre then yells,
Superheroes aren't real, but I sure am.
it was like,
True statement.
It's good. Next up, they show the Cleveland Browns in attendance. They're like,
Right.
who else is in attendance? Oh, look, it's XFL quarterback for the DC Defenders, Cardell Jones.
Oh,
So, you remember when Vince said that there would be no cross promotion?
Right.
He lied.
Because why is a guy for
I
DC
lied.
in Cleveland?
Oh, hang on a second. I just had an epiphany.
Guys, my XFL season ticket numbers are the app is broken. Somebody fix this app. It still says 0, goddammit. Why does it still say 0? Vince, no one has bought any season tickets to any XFL event yet.
How long until like Cardell Jones is like on a segment? He's like throwing footballs at targets or some shit.
Yeah,
Right.
after the first XFL ratings come out of week 1.
Right.
He'll be on Raw the next night.
How long until a lucky fan gets to go into the XFL cheerleaders locker room
Oh,
with
God.
a camera?
Cardell Jones versus Braun Strowman at the next Saudi Mania.
Right. And Vince puts Cardell over. He has to.
Right?
He can
Wow.
beat Brock Lesnar. He can play football for anybody.
Wow, look at the look at the NFL lost and Cardell Jones. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Next up,
Peyton Madden never beat Brock Lesnar in a match before? In a fake wrestling match before? Oh, Lesnar.
So next up, we have Charlie Caruso interviewing the OC backstage, and AJ Styles has some information that the Street Profits need to know.
And the street profits, they keep talking about getting that smoke. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we're in Cleveland. Yeah. And getting that smoke is illegal here, you morons! It's illegal here? It's illegal. Cleveland doesn't rock. Cleveland sucks!
Luke Gallows was like, "It's illegal here." Shit, fuck.
Yeah, that was funny.
Next up, we have Aleister Black versus some jobber named Jason Reynolds.
Like, they couldn't even at least get, like, one of their own jobbers.
I know.
Yeah,
Like,
what's
last
Apollo
time it was
Crews
Eric
doing?
Young.
What is Apollo Crews doing right now?
Yeah.
Right. What? I mean,
Right.
there's so many jobbers.
No way, Jose.
Right.
Sure.
Why are we back to jobber matches with Aleister Black?
Right.
He beat Cesaro, and that's like his only feud so far, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So Reynolds got some offense in for some reason. I'm not
Yeah.
sure why.
I don't know why either.
No.
Like,
Decent.
Yeah.
Like, decent offense.
But Black Mass for the win. At least he won with the Black Mass
That's
instead
true.
of that stupid choke.
Reynolds hit his finisher, too. Did you see that?
His finisher?
Yeah, kick. Fucking nailed it, like, twice.
Yeah, it was a good-
I was like,
that's
holy
good.
shit.
Oh, is he going to kick out?
Yeah.
I thought it was when he put Aleister Black in a headlock. I was like, oh fuck.
This
He
match
might
is
go to-
over.
he might go to sleep. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Support for What's Wrong with Wrestling comes from Manscaped, who is #1 in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Guys, this is not the first time we're talking about Manscaped. We all got the care package from them. Just a couple days ago, I shaved my balls again, and you could play pool with them. So that's
See,
what I got to say.
What I like about this is before I had all the proper tools to use for my jewels, there was always a long gap in between, routine maintenance. And now it's like, it's so easy. You can do it anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have gone balls deep into these Manscaped tools.
Yeah.
It's not just about being able to shave your balls, which is a big part of this. You can shave like any hair on your body.
Absolutely.
Because these tools are so fine and they're smaller and like they work in different places.
Yeah.
I use it sometimes like on like the ends of my ears when I grow some hair,
Uh-huh.
arms, any pro like around your body if you've got different curves. You can use it anywhere. It'll take the hair right off. It keeps it off. It is amazing.
I mean, guys, if I showed you my nuts right now, you'd think it's a cue ball. You'd be like, all right, let's play.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You'd be like, aw, newborn Andrew.
It's so smooth.
Yeah.
And again, it's like, in the past when you try to shave your nuts and with the other stuff, with the old stuff that we had, it's like you cut yourself.
Right.
And then you're bleeding everywhere. And it looks like you have a period.
That's the thing. It's not just cutting your balls. Like they make foot spray, they make cologne, they make ball deodorant.
Right.
I mean, they carry everything to keep you smelling and looking great.
Ball deodorant.
Yep.
Ball deodorant is a game changer. And right now, you can get 20% off and free shipping when you use the code WWWW at Manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com when you use the code WWWW. Get Manscaped and your balls will thank you. Do you like the NFL? Do you like college football? Do you want to make some money betting on those games? Then make sure you place your bets with the website that has the best odds, and that is betonline.ag. You can bet on every spread, every total, every winner, and every loser. Sign up today to receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit and start betting on your favorite teams. I was 3 for 4 on my picks last week, and that's only because I picked the Jets over the Pats. It was a stupid homer pick. Never doing that again. This week, I like the Vikings over the Redskins, the Patriots over the Browns, the Seahawks over the Falcons, and the Rams over the Bengals. Yeah, I mean, those are pretty much all squash matches, really. But I think they'll all win. So head on over to betonline.ag on your computer or mobile device and use the promo code CLNS50 to receive that bonus. A minimum deposit of $55 is required to qualify for the bonus. Please see BetOnline's general rules for additional terms and conditions regarding bonuses. Again, go to betonline.ag and use the code CLNS50 to get that 50% bonus on your account right now. Don't sit on the sidelines this football season. Make sure you get in on all the action with betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. Next up, we get another message from AOP. They say Raw didn't... They're still sitting in chairs. They say Raw didn't draft us to compete. They drafted us to keep us off SmackDown. Okay, well, good job.
Well, I mean, yeah, they got you in the supplemental,
Yeah,
not even on TV draft.
Right. They say the next chapter in the history of tag team wrestling will be written in blood, and it'll be written by the authors of pain. So again, they're acting as if they've never been on Raw when they were the Raw champs.
They were.
With Drake Maverick.
War Raiders versus AOP? Is that what we're kind of going towards?
Eventually.
At some point.
They're going to... Oh, well, first of all, how many more of these?
3.
Joe?
Over.
Yeah.
Well, I'm factoring in like 3 months of fighting no-name jobbers.
Right, and then how many months of fighting jobbers, and when is this match going to happen? Like
I think
WrestleMania?
once they wrestle.
Like Mania, right?
Vignettes.
AOP versus Viking Raiders at Mania?
I think so.
That's at 6 months away. That's nothing in wrestling season.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, who'll be kidding? It's going to be like, a 4-man tag for the Raw titles, a 4-man tag for the SmackDown titles, a 4-way for the women. That's what it was last year.
Yeah, it was.
Remember, like, every match was 4-way for the tag titles.
Yeah.
It's like, this is fucking stupid.
Right.
So next up, Jerry Lawler interviews Rusev in the ring. He asks Rusev about Lana and Lashley, and Rusev says, it's all Lashley's fault. He poisoned Lana's brain, and he will be crushed. He says, I may be a fool, but I still wear my wedding bing. He said wedding bing? He meant
my webbing bing.
I don't understand. Why did they make him so calm and
stupid?
Why did they make him a pussy?
And fucking, he's a pussy.
Yeah.
pussy?
And then he says, I hope and pray that we are going to end up happily ever after.
It's weird.
Right.
I hate this Rusev.
Like, there's the badass face and then the giant vagina face. And that's what he is.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
he's like, oh, I feel bad for me because she left me.
Yeah.
No.
So then Lana and Lashley appear on the Titantron, and they're at a restaurant. Quote unquote, restaurant.
Restaurant.
Lana tells Rusev Rusev, I asked you so many times to take me to this restaurant, but you never did. But my man fulfills all my dreams. So you cheated on him because he didn't take you to a fucking restaurant?
Yeah, that's most women.
That sounds about right.
Lana and Lashley tell each other, I love you, and then the feed cuts out as if like it's fucking 1975.
Yeah.
And then Jerry asks Rusev to comment, and Rusev says, I want to deliver my message personally because I know exactly where they are. And then he leaves the ring and runs to the back.
Where they are.
Right. He gets just past Gorilla, and there's the setup of the restaurant. They're right there.
It's in Gorilla, like next to, like all of a sudden Vince is like
He's
sitting
like,
at a table.
I literally passed them when I went to the ring to do the segment. Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Vince is like one of the customers at a table with a headset on, and he's like, all right.
This linguine is fantastic.
Don't touch my wife.
We'll get back to them in a little bit. But first we have Andrade versus Sin Cara with Zelina Vega ringside. Hey, remember Andrade's first feud on the main roster?
Was it against Sin Cara?
Same old Monday Night
Although I
Raw.
thought it was, technically their match was on SmackDown.
Yeah.
But,
Well, still.
Yeah.
Same shit.
But I mean, having to see, a match like this where you think it's going to be fun.
right.
There's nothing about Monday Night Raw that is fun.
Well, let's give it a chance, though, right? I mean,
How do they give us such?
no.
How do they give us such quotable lines like that?
feeling a little sick.
Like there's nothing about this show that is fun.
Yeah.
And that's now a quote on our show.
Same
Every
old
week.
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Finn. Thank you, Daniel.
Right.
Yes.
Because they know.
I'm gonna kill my creation.
It's all right. You could say it. They know.
I'm going to inject.
Yeah.
So Andrade does Eddie Guerrero's chest dance almost every match.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, the chest thing. And then every time the commentary team says, oh, the disrespect to Eddie Guerrero.
Right.
Well, if he was a face, they would say, oh, wow, look at him honoring Eddie Guerrero.
Hey,
Like,
remember...
how do we know it's disrespect?
Right.
Remember Los Guerreros theme music? We lie, we cheat, we steal.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Right.
Like, if anything, he's doing them a service.
Right.
He's paying homage to them.
Yes.
And he's like, finally, someone's doing my gimmick. I mean,
Right.
So
I can stop
Zelina,
rolling in here.
yeah, Zelina did her Hurricane Rana off the apron.
Yeah.
She did a little different this time. She did like kind of like a cartwheel into it.
Yeah.
On a Sin Cara while Andrade distracted the ref. However, the ref screwed up and looked at Vega while she was doing the Hurricane Rana.
Yes.
He was like,
Yeah.
and so he didn't ring,
Oh, be in my eye.
he didn't ring the bell. And then after that, Andrade won with the Hammerlock DDT. So again,
Yeah.
he gets the assist from Vega.
So I've been seeing like a lot of like people posting like videos from WWE 2K20.
Oh my
Just
god,
of how bad it is.
Right.
There was someone who posted, they're like, as bad as this game is, this makes up for it. And it was a match starting, and it was Adam Cole in the ring.
Yes.
And Sin Cara was coming out, and he goes to jump on his trampoline, and the trampoline breaks, and he smacks his face on the apron.
What?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wait, like on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the trampoline was sabotaged.
I think what that is you can create your own entrance, and that's probably one of the options. And they put that for like Sin Cara, like they edited it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And now I want that to happen in real life.
Oh my god.
You want his face to explode on the ring?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
So backstage, Charlie Caruso interviews Humberto Carrillo, who cuts a horrible promo.
Thanks, Charlie. Tengo mucho respeto por Sin Cara. I have a lot of respect for Sin Cara. When you face Andrade, you have to face Andrade and Selena at the same time. They are awesome. I think Andrade is a future Universal Champion, unless I beat him to it. I know I have a lot to prove, but when that happens, I'm gonna be the best champion. No, that kind of champion that plays with fire like Seth Rollins. Thanks, Charlie.
Ramses, you are the best.
And he's trying to be cool with the thanks, Charlie.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, see you later. Yeah, thanks,
Sorry
Charlie.
to put you through this horrible fuck up.
Hey, girl.
I think he's a future champion unless I beat him to it. Yeah.
Unless
You're
I
not
beat him
gonna-
with lucha.
You're not going to beat him to it.
Lucha things.
Anyway, I'm Humberto. I'm 12. I'll see you guys later.
He does.
Also,
really
he
does.
was dressed like the Black Power Ranger.
The
with-
white.
With the dragon shield.
White Power Ranger.
Well, there's a lot of black on his costume.
Oh, well, it looked like the White Ranger
Yeah,
to me.
but either way,
whatever.
I mean,
No, it was definitely a Power Ranger thing.
for sure.
And it looked bad. Like when Ronda did it, it looked cool. Because like she had like it was like the design was like the White Power Ranger, but she didn't have a fucking cape. And she didn't, like...
Yeah, but
Right.
she did it to, like, honor something on the way to the ring in a special moment. Like,
Yeah.
he did it as his main
He
costume.
wore it the whole night.
Right.
He wears it the whole night.
So next up we have Street Talk. The Street Profits hype their match against the OC. And Dawkins says, mothers love us more. Because they're mother lovers or whatever.
Okay.
And then Ford asks Dawkins, did you find us a tag team partner? Dawkins says, it's a secret. And then Ford guesses Ric Flair, Booker T, and Kurt Angle.
All people you would probably not want
No.
as your partner.
No.
And also, they kept looking at the camera like like the segment was supposed to end like 3 times. They're
Right.
like, did you find a tag team partner? Oh, it's a secret.
Oh, secret?
Yeah.
Oh, we're still going? Is it Ric Flair?
Pause for laughter.
Yeah.
There's no laughter? Oh, okay.
No.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah,
Well, I think he forgot the first 2 names.
probably.
He really took a long time. He's like, what about, is it,
I just think they're...
is it,
I think their timing is off.
Ric
That's
Flair?
all.
Right.
It's always like this long build up with a shitty punchline. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's like their MO.
their signature?
yeah. Next up, we go backstage where 24/7 champion R-Truth is trying to hide by walking around backstage. Mm-hmm. That's how he hides.
Yeah.
Like he was in the back of the arena, like behind some shit, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna walk around." You know,
I guess without Carmella telling him what to do at all times.
right?
He's a moron.
So he bumps into one of the Singh brothers or the Bollywood boys who distracts him with a Bollywood song. And then the other Singh brother rolls Truth up to win the 24/7 title and they run away. And then he's like, was there 2 of them?
Yeah.
Huh? We'll get back to that later. Next up, we have the Viking
It's
Raiders.
It's dead.
Yeah.
The 24/7 title is dead.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's so dead.
Yeah.
I didn't care
Seriously,
about that
like-
whatsoever.
What did we give it again? 6 months? Like,
Something
it's
like
going to die. Like, you can tell it's going to die any day now.
It's
Yeah.
dying very, very quickly now. Very, very quickly.
So, yeah, we have the Viking Raiders, the new Raw Tag Team Champions, right?
Yeah.
Who they going to face? Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Jesus!
Hey. Baby steps, okay? Let me get a title defense under my belt.
Yeah.
Even though I've destroyed everyone I faced.
Everyone.
Let me get a layup.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's not like they're jobbers.
So Sarah Schreiber interviews Ryder and Hawkins backstage before the match and asks how they feel since everyone considers them underdogs. Well, yeah, because they've already lost to the Viking Raiders like twice.
Right.
Yeah.
And Ryder and Hawkins say they feel grateful for the opportunity, which that's what they're doing on Twitter. Like every time they're on TV, they're like #grateful.
Right.
And they say they'll feel even better when they win.
So, like, do they get paid more if they're actually on the show?
I don't think so.
I don't know the answer.
Like, I know
they have
there's
contracts.
certain wrestlers.
You can't have a contract.
No, you get paid more for every. You do for every match.
Yeah.
Like you get paid, but then if you have a match, you get a little bonus. So yeah,
Right, because like Dean
Small
Ambrose
bonus,
talks
so.
about how he got like the
Yes, right, yeah.
$500.
You do get paid more if you have a match.
No, but I thought he was just talking about that he was out of contract. So he's like, I'm out of contract. What am I making for this day? And they paid him $500. I'm not saying that what we're saying is not true.
Right.
I just think Dean referred to like that weird day in the middle.
Yeah.
Where his contract was up, but he had one more, requirement from WWE. I don't think Zack Ryder got any more money to be. Hey, Zack, you want to be on TV? Yes.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be the same money.
Well,
Well,
why
yeah.
el- like why
Will you
else
pay
would
us
you
$300?
Why
Done.
else would you #grateful if like
You're
you're
grateful
already
to be
employed?
on TV,
Like if you're already employed,
but you're on TV.
like if you're on TV or not, you get paid
I know, but you're grateful that you're getting a chance to be on TV.
to job out.
Well, because
sure.
the contracts used to be like you get this amount of money, but you're also guaranteed a certain amount of matches.
Right.
And like the old guarantees, like in the 90s, just from like listening to Scott Hall and Kevin Nash interviews, was like Vince would only guarantee you like 12 matches. a year, but like you're still on TV, so I don't know. I think they get something for being on TV.
Brock's like, I got to do 12 a year.
Yeah. So after this, Zach asks Kurt, "Hey, do you think we'll get pyro?" And then Kurt says, "Only one way to find out."
This was so sad.
And then they go out and they don't get pyro.
It was so sad.
And
I almost cried.
the announce team makes fun of them. They're like, "Look at these fucking losers! No pyro for these fucks."
Yeah.
And then, of course, Viking Experience to Hawkins for the win.
Right.
Obvious.
Thanks for playing.
This took way too long, by the way.
It did.
Like, we know who's winning. This does not need to be a 5-6 minute match.
Right.
Like, just fucking job them already. This
Just
is
to
sad
get
enough.
them, just to get to the bell was 5 or 6 minutes.
Right.
Just to let them do their whole spiel and the interview and
Yeah.
way too long.
Next up, we go back at Lana's favorite restaurant. And the manager asks Lana and Lashley, he's like, "I'm going to have to respectfully ask you to leave. I'll pay for the meal." Because apparently he watches Raw.
Right.
The restaurant manager. And he heard Rusev is on the way.
Yeah.
And then Lashley says, "Oh, don't worry. Rusev doesn't have the balls to come here." And then after the commercial break, Rusev shows up.
He has the balls.
Attacks Lashley. But then the police response time was 5 seconds.
Yes. 4 police officers, 5 seconds.
And they arrest Rusev.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Lana's like, she has both shoes off, standing on the couch, and she's like, "Have fun in jail, Rusev."
No.
So I watched this a couple of times just so I could get the screen grab of it.
Yeah.
When they pan over to Rusev trying to get in the restaurant, you can clearly see like
The backstage area.
the backstage area.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Like it's all the backstage area.
Like
So
they just put up some, walls to make a sketch.
Well, I think this may be like
make a set.
some sort of like conference room in the building.
I don't know. I think they just put up some walls for a restaurant.
Well, they could.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like an SNL sketch.
I mean,
Set
come on.
aside.
That's like the shittiest centerpiece I've ever seen at a
So,
restaurant.
Bobby, now that Rusev is arrested, can I call you my boyfriend?
No.
That's too far, baby. That's too far.
Yeah. God, I can't wait for that match. When the fuck are they going to pay this shit off?
And that's going to be at Crown Jewel?
No, they didn't.
Oh,
this
they
has not
haven't-
been announced
Rusev
yet.
is still on Team Hogan, right? As of right
Yes.
now?
Right, and Lashley's on Flair, so...
They announced the match. They just didn't say when. They said this will be a match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably at Survivor Series.
Sure.
I don't know.
Team Lashley versus Team Rusev.
God.
Jesus.
The SmackDown pre-show.
Jesus!
Probably, yeah.
That could
But
work.
yeah, no, like we didn't talk about that because now that the teams are set, like Team Flair's team is way better than Hogan's team.
yeah.
It's almost so bad, like so unbalanced,
Yeah.
that they have to win, though.
Yes.
Flair's team.
There's no way Roman will win.
Yeah, it'll
You know.
be 5-on-1.
Yeah.
It will
Like,
be.
okay,
Everyone
Hogan-
else will get
Wait.
eliminated immediately.
It's an elimination match, right? Or
No, it's first pin.
It is?
Yeah.
I'm
Is-
pretty sure.
Oh my God. I have to look this up. We have to know this
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they said one
Oh
pinfall.
my. Then who fucking cares?
Yeah, then who cares?
Right.
All right. Crap. Okay, but no, let's go through. Who's on Team Hogan? We got Roman, Ali, Shorty G. Oh, here we go.
Ricochet and Rusev.
Ricochet and Rusev. Okay.
Like,
It just says 5-on-5 tag team match. It does not say elimination.
It's not.
so that means the first.
No.
Yeah!
Oh, no.
Poison.
He's like, hit it, and then you hit it.
Is this
Yeah.
just because like Survivor Series is like 3 weeks after this, so
Yes.
they can't do a Survivor Series match?
I'm a genius.
No, I would
idiot.
think you should do a Survivor Series match.
Right,
To get you
yeah.
excited about Survivor
Exactly.
Series.
That's the only way these 5-on-5 tag team matches are fun. Is if it's elimination.
Right. And then you look at the lineup like Chad Gable, Rusev, and who else is on Hogan?
Ali.
Ali. Like, those have been significant jobbers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you picked up 3 jobbers. Flair has who? Randy Orton, Nakamura, Corbin, Lashley.
So Roman pins Corbin for the win. That's probably it.
Probably. That makes the most sense.
Flair has Randy Orton, Corbin, Lashley,
Guys,
Nakamura, and McIntyre.
We have a title that we put up for grabs on these things, so maybe we shouldn't be forecasting.
I know
anything.
Well,
but
I have Hogan pins Flair.
But Team Flair has 2002's Ric Flair.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's awesome.
Jesus,
he might be in this match.
He looks great.
Look,
he looks really good.
I'm standing by it. Hogan pins Flair.
Not with a leg
Everyone
drop.
Everyone knocks each other out, and Hogan's like, "Well, it's just you and me, brother."
With a leg drop,
and they totally allow it.
Yeah,
they're like, yeah, this is fine. It's Saudi Arabia.
No one cares.
And then Hogan's in a fucking wheelchair because he can't do leg drops anymore.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have a Rey Mysterio in-ring promo. I didn't mean to do that twice.
That was like a drunk
It
horn.
worked.
That was a drunk trombone.
Yeah.
Rey says he's been training Cain Velasquez to beat Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel.
Quick question.
What? Then why don't you fight him?
Right. How many times has Mysterio beat Lesnar?
Never, ever.
How many times has Cain Velasquez beat Lesnar?
He's beaten Lesnar once.
So shouldn't Cain be training
Yes,
Rey?
Of course.
Yeah.
He's beaten
I'm
him
training him
in the real life.
I'm teaching him how to wrestle. Yeah, but isn't he just going to take him down and punch him a bunch of times? Because that's what fucking he does.
Yeah. Really? Brock's going to have a wrestling match. Yeah. Okay.
So Rey thanks the crowd for their love and support and calls them all his family. Is he Vin Diesel now?
Yes.
He's like, you're all my family. Yay. Let's drive sports cars together and do some crazy shit. Rey says, we're all going to celebrate together when Cain Velasquez becomes the WWE champion. No, we will fucking not.
We will have a group hanging with Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, good Lord. So then Paul Heyman appears on the Titantron and he starts yelling at Rey, but Rey yells back and it was very awkward. Heyman's like, no, get this through your head. And then Rey's like, no, get this through your head. It's like, what? Get what? And then Shelton Benjamin comes out to the ring and he says, Brock Lesnar is my family. What?
What? Heyman guy? Is that what he was looking around all the time for?
I mean,
Yes,
you
he's
do know the
looking for Heyman.
connection, right?
Yes, of course, but family?
Yeah.
Are they family?
when they were a tag team in OVW
Yeah.
20 fucking years ago.
Do they have Thanksgiving together and all that?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
So Shelton mentions, this is where it gets off the rails.
Right.
Shelton mentions, he's like, it's ridiculous that Velasquez gets a title shot in his first match in WWE. Oh, that's how it works? Beat up Rey Mysterio and you get a title opportunity? No, Cain Velasquez didn't do that.
Right.
He didn't beat up Rey Mysterio and get a title opportunity.
Correct.
Yeah.
He is my son's godfather. Like, no, like, it's just, who wrote this?
Yeah, this
Who
is
and fucked this up this bad?
Right.
So Shelton then starts pushing and slapping Rey in the face. He's like, oh, I'll get a title opportunity. Oh, Universal title, IC title, 24/7, whatever. And of course, Rey still has his arm in a sling, so he can't do anything, can't fight back. Thankfully for Rey... Oh, sorry. Oh.
Well, Cain was never officially drafted anywhere.
Yeah, I know. All right. Fair enough.
He's Rey's family, so he goes where Rey goes.
He's a free agent.
Yeah.
Which means he doesn't get paid.
Yeah.
So Cain Velasquez comes out.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Don't draft him.
I'm a genius.
Now we can put him on either show.
Right. So Velasquez takes Shelton to the ground and gives him some of the worst worked punches I've ever
Right.
seen.
He gives him an amazing slam.
If you're watching,
and then he gets on him, he's like,
if you're watching, he's doing this. He's like punching Shelton's arms.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you feel that? Yeah. You tapping?
Yeah.
No? All right. So
like, Shelton should have just gotten up and walked away. Like, this is stupid. This is so stupid.
Right. So after this, Vic Joseph says, can Cain Velasquez beat Brock Lesnar again? And Jerry Lawler says, I don't think the question is can he? The question is will he? That's the same fucking thing.
Question, Jerry.
Like they're gonna fight.
Yeah. Come on, Jerry.
Fucking Lawler, man.
I know. Next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Seth Rollins backstage. She asks him, has the Fiend gotten inside your head? And Seth's like, maybe I got inside his head. I found the Firefly Funhouse after all. But then he sees Humberto Carrillo in the distance, so he goes up and confronts him.
Hey, kid, I heard what you said earlier. And you know what? I did burn down the Firefly Funhouse. It's not something I wanted to do, but it's something that I needed to do. And that's one thing you got to understand about being a champion. It's not always about making the decisions that are popular that everyone likes. It's about making the decisions that are right. I burned down the Funhouse, and I would do it again.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, but really, what is he talking about?
Seriously.
I burned down the Funhouse.
And I fucking liked it.
And I'll do it again. And then you know what they say after this segment? Tune into SmackDown because there's going to be a new episode of the Funhouse.
Yeah.
Because it's going to burn.
And who will be on there?
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe. So after this, Rollins challenges Humberto to a match right now. Like, I don't know why he's mad at Humberto.
Right.
Like, what did he say?
He's a heel. This is what heels do.
Right? I guess. But before this match, we watched the Riyadh season grand opening parade in Saudi Arabia.
The what?
The parade for the Riyadh season. And WWE had a giant float.
Yeah.
Fucking huge.
Right.
And Undertaker's on the float. Now, at first, I was like, is that like an Undertaker animatronic robot or something? And because he's like, he's literally just like, ugh. But no, it's the fucking Undertaker standing on the float.
Look, this is exactly what he needs to be doing in WWE. Standing in one place for an hour, rolling his eyes.
He's just a mascot now.
Yeah. That's it.
How much is he getting paid to be a mascot? Like he
probably got several million to go over there.
Oh yeah, and then they also have a giant Undertaker and Roman Reigns like part of the float
statue,
and Roman Reigns is holding the WWE Championship.
Yeah,
sure.
Is that a glimpse into the future?
Probably. He's one of only 2 guys on that show who can hold it.
Spoiler parade alert. What?
Roman's winning it at Crown Jewel.
Probably.
Oh, someone that's just been added to the match.
Brock destroys Cain Velasquez, and they do the Brett thing from WrestleMania. Yeah, just go in there.
You know, like you can't look at the toys that come out for like Marvel movies because it ruins everything. Like Giant Man is on a package of Legos. You're like, what the fuck? Oh,
right. You can't look at Saudi
you can't look at
Arabia
Saudi parades anymore. Because they'll reveal the WrestleMania results. Jesus.
No, so first Brock Lesnar beats Cain Velasquez, and then Ray's there, and Ray's like, my arm feels better, can I go in? And Velasquez is like, yeah, sure. And then Ray goes in, then he dies. And then Roman comes out.
Yeah. Spear,
pin, repeat.
Right.
So yeah, we have Seth Rollins versus Humberto Carrillo. And when Carrillo came out, Jerry Lawler said this.
I'm a little jealous right now. Beyonce texted me and said, this guy's got some cute dimples.
Jerry Lawler said, Beyonce just texted me and said, this guy's got some cute dimples.
All right, Jerry. Sit down. Come here.
I don't even know what button to press.
I know. I was thinking about it.
Yeah! Jesus!
Yeah. That's probably the best one there. So,
yeah.
Oh, no. All right. I think it's time, Andrew, to
Taking
take this away from Eric.
Taking it back.
I think it's time, Eric.
This was a huge mistake.
He's very button happy.
I'm not a genius!
To hold his hands the rest of the show. They're very clammy.
So yeah, Carrillo hits a big moonsault off the top rope, but Seth kicks out. He goes for another moonsault, but Seth gets his legs up, and then Seth hits the curb stomp for the win.
Seth gets his legs up.
Yes. After the
Like
match, Seth goes back in the ring, and they shake hands.
And then
so he's the good guy.
So much for the heel gimmick.
Good guy, Seth.
Right.
Backstage, R-Truth finds one of the Bollywood boys, rolls him up, but the ref doesn't count because the ref's like, hey, that's not the right one, racist. And then the Bollywood boys run away, and then Truth's like, so there are 2 of them.
It'd be racist if they weren't brothers at all.
I know, I'm just kidding.
That's the wrong one, racist.
They're literally twins, aren't they?
But I'm shocked that like they got away with the title.
Right, those guys.
Yeah, like R-Truth didn't win it back immediately like he always fucking does.
I mean, what are they going to go to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Right. Will we get another title change on the plane?
I hope so.
That
was the best one.
It was. And the only good part about the video is when they pulled the blanket off Mojo Rawley, he's sitting there with his eyes wide fucking open.
That was great.
It's the best thing he's done in a year. It's
the only thing he's done in a year.
It's the only thing he's done in a year. Did he have the blue makeup back then?
I don't know.
Maybe. I forget.
I don't know if he was
I feel
on
like
the plane.
he did.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like it's been a year since the blue makeup.
Well, that was in, May?
Yeah.
Super Showdown. So next up, we have the main event. We got the OC versus the Street Profits. The Street Profits come out first, and then the OC. Okay, so then AJ Styles gets on the mic and tells the Street Profits, "Looks like you couldn't find a partner."
Right.
Didn't you think this was going to be a 3-on-3 match?
I mean, they've been looking for a tag team partner.
Yeah.
Right.
So yes.
So you
like,
couldn't
I
find
guess-
one? Oh, match canceled.
Yeah,
We'll
like-
do 2-on-2.
I was like, oh, okay, so I guess it'll start as a 3-on-2, and then the partner will show up. But no, it was a 2-on-2 with Styles on the outside.
Yeah.
What's the point? Like,
Right. Seriously.
so
He's just there to help them as an enforcer.
Yeah.
He's just gonna help you enforce things.
Right. So AJ interferes, and the ref catches him, so the ref ejects him. AJ gets on the apron to complain, but then Kevin Owens' music hits. He's the third man. KO gives Styles a stunner, and Montez Ford hits a frog splash on Anderson for the win.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Kevin Owens being the surprise?
How do you feel, Andrew?
How do you feel? Yeah.
Well, he hit Styles with the stunner.
Okay.
So are you telling me that Owens is going to feud with AJ Styles? For the United States Championship?
Yes. Yes. There'll be a Super Showdown for sure. Fighting each other.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Owens refuse the last one? Wasn't he a part of that?
He was.
I think so.
Yeah, he was. They'll wait for Survivor Series.
Oh my God. They're going to feud for the U.S. title again!
Okay.
At this time, the roles
It's
are
personal.
reversed.
Yeah.
Because now Owens is the face. That's why it's different.
It's different this time. He's just different.
I'm a
That
genius.
sucks. I mean, even though they're both great, they'll have good matches, but it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
This is it? You got Shane fired, and that's it?
That's your consolation
You
prize.
should be running the show now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Giving yourself universal title matches.
So the Street Profits celebrate in the crowd as the show goes off the air. No women matches on the show.
No.
No women at all.
We had Zelina Vega
Right.
Uh-huh.
and Lana on the screen.
Right.
That was it.
The number one draft pick for Raw. The number one draft pick overall.
They must have been doing something.
Not
well,
on the
yeah.
show.
I tried looking it up. I couldn't see.
Nothing in news.
Well, it says why Becky missed Raw. Maybe we should save that for news or something.
Yeah.
Click on it and save it. Anyway, news. Oh, no.
Oh, it says she represented WWE at the 10th annual ESPN Women and Sports Summit. So maybe they were all there?
Every single one of them?
Every
Well, for sure,
woman?
her and Charlotte, for sure.
Yeah.
And without her and Charlotte, what else you got?
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah. All right, let's get to some awards.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Who is your worst dressed?
Umberto Carrillo.
Go, Umberto Carrillo.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Best dressed?
I had Lana.
Sarah Shriver?
Really? I had Zelina Vega.
Sure.
I'm surprised you guys didn't play off that. Lana, really?
Oh, boy.
Lana?
Oh, boy.
No, because it was probably closer to be true that time.
Yeah.
Worst acting?
Cain Velasquez.
I had Umberto again.
Yes, Umberto for me.
He is a several award winner this
Yes,
week.
he is.
Yeah, I had Umberto until Kane came out, and then I was like, ooh,
Right.
them punches.
Charlie, look at these dimples. Could you honestly think that I would ever lose to this guy? No.
Oh, wait, they lost.
I'm 12.
Best acting?
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Worst comments? I had the cute dimples comment.
I had just Umberto's train wreck of a promo.
I had not Kenny, but will he?
Best comment?
Getting that smoke is illegal here, you morons.
Yeah, I had kissing all the girls in town and making them cry.
Yeah, I'm trying to choose between like 5 different things. Flair said.
My real best comment was...
I think it was when he was telling the guy, like, I fucked your girlfriend and your mom.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably the winner.
Worst match.
Aleister Black versus Jobber.
Yes.
For sure. Sweep it.
Super slow-mo.
OC versus Street Profits.
You know what I thought was a surprisingly slow match? Seth Rollins versus Humberto Carrillo.
I have that as
They moved so slow through that
I have
match.
that as my best.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Ricochet, Drew McIntyre? That match was really good.
Hey, quit. Hey, don't be skipping over awards, okay?
Don't be plugging other awards.
Andrew, are you have anything to say? Anyway, worst move?
Yeah.
I had Raiders versus Ryder and Hawkins for slow-mo, and then I had McIntyre and Ricochet for best match.
All right.
That's a good slow-mo, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worst move?
Kane's punches.
Yes.
Yeah, sweep it.
Yeah, for sure. Best move?
There was a thing where Seth like threw Humberto over him, and he landed on the second rope, jumped to the top rope, and then flipped back and did a move. It was that. I thought that was like crazy athletic.
Right.
I had the inverted Alabama slam on the steel steps.
That's exactly what I had.
Yeah.
That was sick. Look like he hit his face. That was good.
Yeah. Worst moment?
I had the dinner segment.
Yeah, of course.
In the restaurant.
Sweep it.
Best moment?
Flair.
Just Flair.
Flair. Just Flair.
Everything you did.
This might be
Just me.
This might be a record for sweeps.
Right.
I know.
I mean, how many? We had so many sweeps.
So many things that were bad, but the few things that were good. You know what I mean?
3,
Right.
4, 5, 6 sweeps. I think.
Yeah.
I believe.
A lot of sweeps.
That's a lot. It is sweeps week. No, it's not. All right, that's all for awards. Now it's time for some breaking news. So WWE.com reported that Xavier Woods suffered an Achilles injury while on the Australia tour.
Yeah.
And he's been pulled, and there's no confirmation yet, but it might be a tear.
That's bad.
Which means he's gone for a while. If that's true, just put him on commentary. You know, like fucking...
Or turn him when he comes back.
Right.
Take this as an excuse to break up.
I mean, that's not going to happen, but let's put him on commentary. At least we'll have fun there.
For sure. For sure.
Also, Eric Bischoff spoke about his recent firing from WWE on the latest episode of his podcast. And what did I say last week? I was like, he'll just say it wasn't a fit. He said it wasn't a fit.
Right.
He was just like, I'm grateful for the opportunity. It wasn't a fit. You know, oh well. Like, let's move on.
I moved my entire life across the country.
Yeah. And then JR commented on Bischoff's firing on JR's podcast. And he basically said what you said, Joe. He said Vince hired him just to fire him.
Yeah.
Vince hired him just to fire him, Kang.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, on the when they were talking about the Rehab season, Vic Joseph was like, "Yeah, and the Undertaker was there." Oh, okay, so I'll be Jerry. One of you just say the Undertaker was there. This is what Jerry did.
Yeah. And the Undertaker was there.
I swear, go back. He fucking did that. He's just looking in the... Do it again. He's just looking on the... He's like standing there looking in the camera. He's like this.
And the Undertaker was there.
I have to go back now. That's really good.
I don't want to pull it up.
It's like he has PTSD from like the Undertaker,
Right.
you know? Like,
Every time the dong hit, he's like,
yeah. So JR also said, I think Eric got a nice little package walking away. Vince will take care of you when he's kicking you out the door. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got, Eric?
So Randy Orton on Instagram being a troll.
Yes.
He posted a picture next to a sign that said Elite
Yeah.
and captioned it TikTok, TikTok at Scott Dawson, at Dash Wilder, at Luke Harper, at Riddick Moss, at American Nightmare Cody, at Chris Jericho, at Elias.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting. What I really like is Luke Gallows liked the picture. And second of all, Chris Jericho commented and said, send in a tape and some pics and I'll see what I can do.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
And some pics.
right.
yeah.
Randy Orton, third generation superstar.
Meltzer says that Orton's contract's up in April, so maybe he's doing this to get, a better contract.
Oh,
So-
I'm sure.
Sure, but he's made fun of them so much, he's not going anywhere.
No, I think
Right.
I think he'll stay loyal. Yeah, for sure.
for
But
sure.
it's just interesting how he tagged the Revival,
Right.
Luke Harper. They all
Elias.
went out. Yeah.
Let's see. Over the weekend, La Parka, not the original La Parka, but the new La Parka, at a AAA show, did a suicide dive out of the ring and basically hit his head on the barricade and broke his neck.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That sucks.
So suicide dives, they don't call them that for nothing.
Right.
Let's see. Fandemic Tour was in Houston this past weekend. Seth Rollins did a Q&A. I heard a lot of people were mad because Seth and Becky's plane was late. So it cut like the time that they had.
Oh, okay.
So he did a Q&A. Someone asked if about a potential match with Kenny Omega, and Rollins' response
What a
was...
stupid question.
I know.
Hey, are you going to fight Kenny Omega?
Yeah. His response was, when Kenny is done playing in the minor leagues over there, Kenny can come work in the absolute top professional wrestling company in front of the... in the world, in front of the most people, make the most money, and have the biggest matches, which is with me at WrestleMania.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about the other thing that happened at the Fandemic tour.
Yes.
So, this one girl secretly recorded Rollins, like she had her phone to the side, and she had him sign a Seth Rollins pop of him in the white gear, you know, which everyone loves. We're like, why hasn't he worn that white gear again, right?
I also have that pop sign.
I know you do. And it's even whiter than how it arrived. So she asked Seth, she says, are you ever going to wear the white gear again? And Seth said, nope, Vince doesn't like it. So, and she's like, well, why? And he's like, because he's a crazy old man. And so, like, he said all this, he recorded it, and he's like, yeah, Vince doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that it's, everyone loves it, and it's the coolest, like, you know, uniform I've ever worn. And he said it's, like, up in some storage or something with WWE, and it's just like, fuck.
Right. This is his best gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he wore it as a heel, which was even better.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's just like, how do you get...
Like
No, you
Shawn's
can't wear
white
that
trunks
ring gear?
at WrestleMania 12 were amazing as well.
Yeah.
Like something about those white pants.
Right.
They look great.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what's the problem with Vince? Like, how is that an issue?
Yeah.
It's weird that things that we love, he literally doesn't give us and hates.
Yeah.
It's so
They
weird.
want
Just
it?
listen to the fucking crowd.
Right.
Go on fucking Twitter for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah. So the last thing I have is Joey Ryan signed with Impact Wrestling.
After choosing independent wrestling, 5 months ago?
Yeah.
He was like in the ring, he's like, indie wrestling, I choose you.
This is indie wrestling. Come on, let's not fool ourselves.
Right.
Plus,
Yeah, what channel is it on again?
Yeah.
So NWA is back, and they signed like Damian Sandow.
Yes.
And another big name.
Eli Drake.
Right. And then what's Power?
That's the NWA. That's the name of their show.
Oh, that's
The
the name of
show.
the show. Okay.
It's only on YouTube.
Yeah. But still.
Sure.
Yeah.
With Damian Sandow, he looked good when he went.
Yeah,
up
he
there.
did.
Yeah. So Joey Ryan said it made the most sense to sign with Impact Wrestling. They've been the most consistent wrestling program on TV for the 2 years, even after 19 channel switches.
I mean, technically NXT just came on TV recently. That might be true.
Fine.
That might be true.
But really, it's NXT.
Right.
Our show is about.
He
how bad it
he
is.
said the main thing was he gets to keep all of his indie dates, and best of all, they let me be me. So expect a lot of dick on Impact Wrestling.
So yeah, they're gonna go with the magical cock, I guess.
Yeah. So if he doesn't do the dick,
They
flip
should sign.
suplex-
They should sign the guy that does the fake grenade too. Then
Why
they're the
wouldn't
invisible
they?
grenade.
Yeah. Why
yeah.
wouldn't they?
the guy that rocked the guy to sleep.
They're gonna have the Invisible Man fight Joey Ryan's dick at their next main event of their pay-per-view.
Yep.
I just hope they do the penis druids.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Right.
All right. Is that
Anything
it for
else?
news?
I think that could go in rumors.
What?
Okay, let's just call it. Ready?
Okay, well, okay, but there wasn't much rumors. But sure, let's get to rumors.
Rumors.
Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
All right, I've
right.
got a rumor here.
okay.
It looks
Oh,
like
good.
Vince McMahon is still trying to make a women's match happen at Super Showdown. Apparently, he's really pushing the Saudi
Crown Jewel.
officials, or I'm sorry, at Crown Jewel, really pushing the Saudi officials to like make this happen. It'll be good for everybody and good for WWE.
Right.
And, they're pushing back hard.
That's what they said last. That's what they said in May.
Yeah.
And they were like, there was a rumor that Alexa Bliss was going to have like her Moment of Bliss segment or whatever.
Right.
They're like, fine, if they can't wrestle, at least let Alexa have her talk show. And they're like, keep that bitch covered up.
Right.
Yeah.
Cover up your whores.
And like, what if she did? She'd be in the ring in a burqa. Welcome to a Moment of Bliss. All right, let's bring out my guest. He's half naked, Finn Balor.
Right.
I'm completely covered, but this guy pretty much has his dick out.
Yeah.
I mean, according to that
Vince, what is this man we keep hearing about? This very popular man, the man.
The custom is you have to hide it because I can't control myself. That's their custom.
Oh no, of course it is.
So like, if she doesn't hide it, they fear a mass rape.
Even though in Saudi Arabia there's massive rape all the time. Like, I mean, it's like,
yeah,
that's what they claim, but yet there's so much rape.
Right.
Horrible. What else? What do you have for news? Rumors.
Yeah. Let me see. So rumors. Apparently, there's an advertisement going around indicating that Rey Mysterio and Cain Velasquez will be wrestling Drew McIntyre and Andrade for the WWE tour.
Oh, they said that on Raw. That's actually confirmed.
Oh, that's confirmed?
Yeah.
All right.
They announced
moving
it on Raw. Well, no, it's fine.
CM Punk said he is absolutely interested in wrestling.
Yeah, he did like a podcast, right?
My Mom's Basement. I guess
Yeah.
that's news.
Yeah,
I don't know. You can't ever like. Now he's
Well,
saying,
it's like, is he trolling now?
Right.
Because first he's like, no. Like last month he's like, no. And then like 2 weeks ago he's like, maybe. And then today he's like, yup.
Right.
So it's like, what's
Didn't
going
Triple
on?
H just, when he was asked recently, he's like, look, we're open for business.
Yeah.
The past is the past.
Right.
Today is today.
Of course.
I'd be open to anything.
Yeah.
They just don't want him to go to
He
AEW.
basically just didn't want to say, yeah, name a number. Give me a number.
Or just
Well,
be like,
hopefully he doesn't go to AEW and they beat us in the ratings
Yeah.
if he goes there.
Right. So that's all I got.
I don't think he would work as well in AEW.
Right.
He's like almost too big. Like, what are you going to do with him there?
Yeah.
Jericho's there.
Jericho's champ.
Right.
And
you have to
Jericho's
beat-
like 50.
Well, you sign him, you wait a little while, and Punk beats him
Yeah, I guess.
later.
Yeah.
Like Punk's
So
the
then
one.
that's it then? Like, you're just
Punk's the
having
one to
Punk
do it.
versus Jericho matches? Like they feared? Like just WWE, ex-WWE matches?
Yeah.
That was a problem with TNA or any of those.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
wouldn't you have
here's
to-
matches you saw 10 years ago in WWE.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have to make him champion?
Yeah, I
You
just
have
don't
one
think
match.
You can't have him fight Jericho.
You have one match. Well, okay,
Right.
fine, but whatever.
Yeah.
Do whatever
And
you fucking
all
want.
the things that Punk hated and why he left, he could so come and do now. He
But
could
see,
be
I would-
part-time.
but
He
see,
could main event WrestleMania.
I would rather him go to AEW just because, like, get your you hate WWE. All you say is how much you hate them. Get your revenge, and then fucking beat them in the ratings. Like
Right.
that's how you really get back at them.
Yeah.
If you really hate them.
Right.
And then Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer says he heard that there's going to be a lot of releases in WWE soon. I don't know if I even believe that, just because like
Just signed everyone.
well,
5
and
year
like
deals.
Mike
Give Mike
Kanellis
Kanellis 5
can't
years.
get released.
Right.
Mike
Yeah.
Kanellis, they won't release him.
Right.
Or Luke Harper. So I don't know about that. I guess we'll see. All right, trivia time.
Sure.
Sure.
Let's. Sure.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5. 4 facts and a fib. Four facts and a. Sometimes 3's too little. 4 facts and a fib about Kane.
Three is too little. Come on, how did Eric not jump on that?
Hey-o.
Hey-o. It was like a double jump. How did Eric not jump on that?
Yeah.
Triple jump.
Triple jump.
Cain Velasquez, ready.
Yeah.
He was born in Sonora, Mexico.
You have to pronounce it right for that to,
Yeah.
work.
That's the only time I'll ever say it. Number 2, he is married with 2 kids, including a 1-year-old. Number 3, he won the UFC Heavyweight Championship twice and successfully defended it twice. Number 4, he defeated Brock Lesnar by TKO in the first round to become UFC Heavyweight Champ. Number 5, he currently holds the all-time UFC record for total strikes landed by a heavyweight.
What was the fourth one?
He defeated Brock Lesnar by TKO in the first round to become UFC Heavyweight Champ.
Okay, well that's true.
I'm gonna go with I have no fucking idea. I don't follow Cain Velasquez.
I just thought we'd learn
Okay, he
more
was
about
born in Mexico. He has a wife and 2 kids.
He's about to be the WWE champion. We might as well learn more about him.
Read the third one again.
He won the UFC championship, heavyweight championship twice, and successfully defended it twice. Married with 2 kids, born in Sinaloa, Mexico. All-time record for total strikes landed.
Like in a match? Like in
not,
one match?
Not like
career?
practicing, Andrew. No, not in one match, all time.
Yeah, like career.
Landed the most punches all time in his career.
Like he has like an 80% career or something. Like
It's more like how many he actually landed.
Okay.
So it's like if P.
It's like
Rose
a
has the
number.
most hits in baseball, he has the most punches.
Punches landed.
Gotcha.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is all you.
Okay,
Andrew.
so he beat Lesnar, and then he got sick. I'm gonna say it's the third one that he didn't successfully defend it twice.
Okay. He obviously beat Lesnar by TKO.
Yes.
He currently holds the all-time UFC record for total strikes landed with 1,460. I guess
Jesus.
he fought a lot there.
Yeah.
He's married with 2 kids, including a 1-year-old. He was born in California and raised in Arizona. Like, they make him out to be this Mexican hero.
Well, same as Ray.
He's an American.
I guess
He's
that's why.
complete American.
I guess that's why. Yeah, but he does not sound it.
But he is. He was never lived in Mexico. Like, maybe to see family. He was born in California, raised in Arizona. He was the captain of his football team, for God's sakes.
Huh.
But, like, I guess his family's so Hispanic that he has accents or whatever.
Yeah.
He won the UFC championship twice and then successfully defended it each of those times once and then lost it. So, yeah. A little bit about Cain.
All right.
I guess that's why he knows Ray so well. They're both in Cali.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yep.
All right, fan questions. Do.
Dun dun dun.
That's the sounder for it. Rive says, what would a WWE pay-per-view be called in North Korea?
Ooh.
Herb says, nothing to see here.
Silent but deadly.
The last pay-per-view.
Probably something about Kim Jong Un or Kim Jong.
We're just as normal as every country.
Yeah. Probably like Death to America, I think.
Right.
Probably something like that.
Death to Americans.
Spencer, fuck, marry, kill Alexa with Rikishi's ass, Alexa with Vicky Guerrero's voice, or Alexa with New Bailey hair.
I'm going to push.
Fuck, marry, kill.
I'm gonna
I'm
fuck.
fucking that ass. No.
Rikishi's ass. I'm killing that. I'm killing that.
Yeah, of
You're
course.
gonna murder that ass?
Fuck, marry, kill. I'm gonna murder that ass. Good job, Eric.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry the hair, and I'm going to f the.
Yeah.
The voice.
I think that's right. Because the hair is not a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it could. Because, like, if you're marrying the voice, you're going to be married to that voice. No, I'd fuck. Yeah. That sounds right.
Murdered that ass.
Axel Foley, what would mankind say about the way Vince completely fucked up The Fiend's character? Fuck. Well, you know, I think it's bullshit! I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's about right.
That's probably what I would say.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of shit. I'm Raj. Hey guys, what's the next bracket gonna be and when? Love your podcast. You save me from watching at least 5 hours of wrestling. God bless you, unsung heroes.
Aww.
I don't know. We got to figure out what the next bracket is.
Yeah.
Bracket.
Maybe we'll do one for November. Another bracket. We'll see.
Yeah. What's a good bracket to do though?
We still have I have like a list
Yeah.
that we'll go through again.
Okay.
Alan, one was like best IC champ. I think that'd be a cool one. Ooh, right? Best IC champ.
That sounds great, actually.
I like that.
Alan Cumdog Kimmett, what would be the breaking point for you to give up and stop watching WWE? So first of all, it's already happened, but we do a podcast, so like we're not going to stop. But like if again, like I've said this before, if I wasn't doing this podcast, I'd be done watching right now.
Yeah.
I would just stop and watch NXT. Like
Before we started this
watch Raw and
podcast,
SmackDown.
like, you know, we would just fast forward through it and talking about it to each other like once a week.
Yeah.
Hey, did you fast forward through it? Sometimes you'd say no. I'd be like, I got through it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, of
3
course.
hours.
Yeah.
Anything happen?
No.
No. You know, Andrew, we should do a podcast. And then we're like, yes, let's do a podcast about movies.
Yeah.
And then we did WWE.
Yeah, that was like a year or two before we did this one.
Yeah.
Jason, any chance the future considerations involve sending the Fiend to Raw in a scenario where he wins the Universal title? No.
No,
We're
not
just
at
being
all.
realists. Or maybe even a Cain Velasquez trade, since it seems like he's on Raw.
No,
probably not
he's
going to happen.
free agent.
He says probably not going to happen. Just trying to think of the optimistic outcomes. Well, no. Remember, when people get traded, they don't get traded for anything else.
Right.
So, like, you know, it's
They
just...
get traded for another person.
Yeah. Pop Culture Junkie, Pushfire Barry, Kane's Punches, Umberto's promo, or the Lana Lashley Rusev segment. God, we have to push one of those.
Eric?
I also revert to Eric.
So we're going to fire Lana Lashley Rusev,
Fair enough.
Barry Kane's Punches, and push Umberto.
Okay. You know what? There wasn't a right answer.
There wasn't.
Kyle Neiman, if CM Punk returned anywhere but the Rumble, sorry, Joe. Where would it be and who would it be against? Can be any promotion. Well, we did talk about AEW. It could happen there.
Yeah.
But WWE, fucking return and beat Lesnar. Who
That
they
would-
didn't let you beat last time.
Right.
That would be great.
It would be great.
Return and beat Lesnar.
I would kind of like to see like a Survivor Series return.
Yeah.
Like there's a big like 5-on-5 and they take out someone and then he's like the returning mystery partner. That'd be cool.
All right. Yeah. Steve Jenkins, can Seth either shut the fuck up or turn heel again? It's Roman Reigns from a couple years ago all over again. It's getting there. Yeah. It's getting there.
Yeah, it really is.
The face thing's getting played out.
Yeah. Timothy Wilson, you guys ready for an AEW video game? Can't be any worse than this WWE 2K shit.
They don't have enough stars to put in a video game.
Yeah.
They
It's
said
like
they're
the
going
old
to do
school
one.
games you can choose from like 7 guys.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Right. They said they're going to do one. Zach, how did Rusev turn into Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
What a compliment.
Yeah.
Josh Myers, on a scale of 1.0 to 10.0, what was Flair's blood alcohol level?
10.0?
Well, you know, when you drink as much as I do, it never leaves. It's always in there. It's like Carnage with the symbiote. It's in his veins.
Right.
Yeah.
John, with AEW going against Game 2 of the World Series Wednesday, and with Friday Night SmackDown going against the World Series Game 3 and moving to FS1 for the night, could we see a possible chance AEW gets higher ratings than SmackDown since most cable providers don't have FS1?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
That
For sure.
Sure.
I fucking hope it happens.
Yeah.
Crowd Johnson, remember last year when the McMahons were on Raw and they blamed Corbin for why the show sucks?
Yeah.
Right.
And now we are the authority? I guess they want us to forget about that.
Yeah, now Corbin's like the top heel on SmackDown. Right. Pushed to the fucking moon. Hey, you ruined the show.
King of the
Good
ring.
job.
Hey, you ruined the show, sire.
My liege.
My liege.
David Camp, how much blow was Flair on?
All of it.
What in the hell is he trying to say? But seriously, when will we get Seth versus Drew?
They must have pumped something into him. Like, not even kidding.
Yeah.
Like, had him on a fucking IV drip.
Like
Cortisone.
a Red Bull enema.
Like a Red Bull enema. Yeah, something like that.
Cortisone.
Cortisone shot.
Yeah.
Where? To the fucking dick? He just fucking goes out there, fucking dick first. But he's so old, it's kind of smaller when it's hard.
Put it in my dick.
He's like walking out like this. I'm just following where he goes.
That's why he was so horny. He had a rock hard cock.
Wherever he goes, we go.
Where's your mother? I'm going to fuck her.
Yeah.
Dashing Dan, Pushfire Barry, Mick Foley matches, Royal Rumble 2000 Street Fight, Hell in a Cell versus The Undertaker, or the Raw match where he won his first WWF title. Obviously, push the title win.
Push that. Bury the street fight. Fire the Hell in a Cell.
What?
I mean, aside from getting thrown off the
Give
top.
me my hat back.
Aside from getting thrown off the top and going through the cage, there was nothing else to
Aside
that
from the
match.
2 best spots in the history of wrestling.
In the history of wrestling. He gets brought to the back. He goes, no, you can't kill me. Mm-hmm. Oh, that sounds familiar.
And then he gets
Doesn't
killed.
it? Then he gets murdered.
Jack Goodwin, is Aleister Black scared to go back into his cupboard because there's smoke coming out of it and there are 2 large angry men in there in full suits?
Right. And they stole his suit and now he's naked.
Right. Jordan, is there any hope they could turn this product around and make it good / fun again? Yeah, if you hire us.
Yeah, Sure.
You have to hire us.
Please.
Come on.
AJ Flores. If
we're comedy writers, for God's sake.
If AEW does start beating them in the ratings, even though it's on different nights, then you have no choice.
Right.
It's like when Vince did the Attitude Era. He was getting killed in the ratings. He's like, fuck. Okay, fine.
Tits.
Vagina.
Tits. Kids. And ass. And who are you?
Right, they're like, oh, we want to keep it PG for the kids. The kids will watch it more if it's not PG.
And then Vince is like, "What? Who's that? Ringmaster?
Yeah.
You're pretty good. Stone Cold.
You like beer?
He's like,
Drink, monkey."
He's like, "Fuck you, Vince." I was like, "Yeah. Do that out there."
Yeah, right.
AJ Flores, do you think AEW/TNA would consider moving to Monday because Raw is so bad? If not like today, obviously.
Yeah. Once they get their shit together.
Once you get your shit together and you get more people from WWE because their contracts are going to come up, you're going to get some more guys.
Right.
The Revival have basically told us that they're going to WWE. And there's going to be, and obviously they're not huge names, but you're going to get some big names
Revival's
in WWE.
going to WWE?
I'm sorry, AEW.
Okay.
They basically said on Twitter multiple times they're going to AEW.
Right.
And I'm sure they'll get a couple of big names, just like Ambrose went there. And
for
then
sure.
you probably could. Again, if you get CM Punk, then that's it. You win.
It's over.
It's over. WWE is over.
Yeah.
This one's from Vince McMahon.
Whoa.
This one's crazy.
All right.
I forgot he was one of our patrons.
Huge
That's
fan.
true.
How have you guys not driven yourselves insane after watching all of this?
Poison.
Also, the worst pick in the draft is Josh on the Wednesday Night War podcast.
It's not bad.
That's tremendous.
Luis Torres, if you could sell a finisher for any wrestler past or present, who would it be? I've always wanted to get a stunner from Stone Cold.
That's a good one.
That's hard to. Yeah, that's a really good one.
I think the stunner is it.
It's
Maybe a
so much fun.
tombstone.
Oh. But he's like
Upside
60
down?
now. He might drop you on your head like
Well,
Goldberg.
they said past or present.
Oh.
So obviously the Undertaker from like 80 years ago.
80 years ago.
Yeah, for me, it's Stinkface. Next.
From Tori or from Rikishi?
Rikishi. I mean, get a good one.
I mean,
Idiot.
he created it.
yeah. Right.
I don't want the imitation.
I'll sell the hell out of a Tori Stinkface.
What would you rather have, a Tory stunner? Sure. Yes.
Yeah,
please.
why
Everything
not?
Tory.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
Tori.
Everything Tori.
It's me, Joe.
Hi,
again.
congratulations, you're married. Fuck you.
In the news today, Tori Wilson married some fucking asshole named.
Some 44-year-old
That was the best
Jew.
piece of news Joe's ever brought to the show.
You mean only?
That was the only confirmed piece of news.
Yeah. And I found it on Instagram, so
Imagine that.
go figure.
Turns out Tori was just bullshitting. No, it was an April Fool's.
That was for Joe Pizzano as part of What's Wrong with Wrestling
Joe
podcast.
just runs to her house.
Yeah.
Doesn't even get his car. I'm coming.
I don't live in Houston. I know.
All right, well, that is all the fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast, give us a 5-star review, check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. And join our Patreon at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling.
Yeah.
For all the brackets.
Do all of those things.
The Wednesday Night War podcasts.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff. Saudi Mania is coming up.
Right.
It's going to be great. I mean, it's going to suck.
It's going to
But,
suck.
like, our recap will be great.
Yeah.
Does Hogan come out to Real American?
Yeah.
Oh.
In Saudi Arabia?
I am a real Saudi Arabian. Fight for the rights of Saudi Arabia. I am a real Saudi Arabian. Fight for not your wife. Fight for her life.
Fight for men's rights.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And she's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. See, Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his show. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong Ric Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every circle's loved and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling?